Let's just take this victory and move on, eh?
There is no need to shoulder this burden on your own.
Admittedly, you're shouldering the brunt of the work here. Let me worry about the emotional burden.
Is someone there?
What do you want?
Well,
How could...
please, you may. We were sailors.
Do you believe him?
Do you?
I think if he was trying to protect his son by abandoning me, he's a pretty bad
He
father.
was so close to succeeding.
Seems like that water wheel should be powered by something. Hey, there's something up on that island. See that?
Perhaps the treasure the spirit spoke of. Got him!
Another one already? Great!
Why exactly do you keep popping up, little one? Does your boss have you spying on us?
No, that wasn't our intention. You must believe me, I am here solely to serve as a guide, but only if you want. It's standard procedure.
Well, you can rest easy. We'll get these back to Ratatoska.
Thank you. And again, sorry if I offended you. I promise I'll be more helpful next time.
Can't get on the lift with that
Jumpy
guy
little
going.
fella, huh?
One raven down. Great. Should help with the crank. Jump. Nice. We got it. It's gonna explode! Got him!
Quite the sum there, brother.
Are we going to check out the other cache? Hopefully find the ghost's son?
Find only a corpse.
You sound sure. Father, is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
Great.
Mimir, what else do you know of the mask?
Only that it was the great passion of Odin's life. He journeyed across Aegir's burning ocean into the heart of the silent matron herself to find it. Lost every man in his crew, but to hear him tell it, it was worth all that blood and more.
Mimir, Odin's mask. How do you hear about it in the first place?
He said a voice spoke to him one night, entreated him to collect the mask and control his own fate. I still think it's all a bunch of bollocks. Odin got drunk, convinced himself a wooden mask would solve all his problems, and pranced about the realms until he found a
Enough.
sufficient...
We will continue later.
Go on, you great blubbering beast! Shoo! It's not moving. Why is it not moving?
It has grown accustomed to its chains.
But... No. No, we can fix this. We just need to chase it off and scare it. Something.
There is no making things right. Only better than they were.
can feel it.
May provide some comfort.
That's not enough.
It seldom is.
Mimir, what were you saying earlier? About Sif not being a good mother when you knew her?
It's quite true, if I'm being In a culture as debaucherous as the Aesir, being a paragon of womanhood meant being a fierce fighter and a fiercer drinker. She and Thor seldom knew a moment's sobriety, whether brutally dealing with their enemies or, just as brutally, raising those boys.
What do you mean?
Oh, little brother, I know you didn't have an easy childhood, but you can't fathom how much worse it can get. Imagine learning discipline by having thrashed into you time and again. That was Thor's approach, the same one Odin used on him. A poisonous notion of manhood passed down through generations. Grim inheritance, leaving all of them the poorer.
Well, Sif doesn't drink anymore. Neither of them do.
I am quietly flabbergasted to hear it.
I get the sense it's more recent for him, but I know he loves his daughter.
I expect that's the explanation. Sif goes straight in hopes that raising a good daughter will redeem them. Past failures. Thor struggles. Maybe she gives him an ultimatum after some breaking point or other.
Like what he did to Modi, that night he found us.
Oh, that's a deft guess, lad. And if that ultimatum worked, well, good for them. Truly. So, brothers, how did you manage to kill Garm anyway?
We killed him a few times, actually, but it didn't take. And I figured maybe the way to stop a soulless beast was to give it a soul. So I gave it the one I had on me.
I beg your pardon?
Fenrir, remember the light Father saw? The accidental magic I did when Fenrir died? That was part of Fenrir's soul going into my knife. Once I figured that out...
We'll continue later.
If memory serves, we're heading in the right direction to find that large dwarven statue. Durlin's hammer shouldn't be far behind. brother!
One more to go!
Not the first time someone's told me that, I suppose.
What is that?
Dead.
I see something.
Father,
Speak, spirit.
is that...
Your
What?
He went...
It seemed... You eat...
I've been... Perhaps...
How did you know?
what?
That the son was dead?
The boy abandoned his father. In the attempt to spare the other, they both perished.
What now?
We will retrieve the treasure, then return to the father
What for?
to finish what he and his son started.
Watch out! Left side!
I felt that one, brother!
This place is kind of pretty, when things aren't trying to kill us.
Looks like a rune slate. Let's get your chisel out.
Ryuga!
Durlin's hammer.
Still in one piece after all this time. Unlike Durlin's resistance, I suppose.
We will take this to him.
Huh. We'll have to clear out this stuff before we can get through. Hey, that's the other half of the broken Muspelheim seed we found. We can take it to a Mystic Gateway. Maybe we'll find Surtur's combat trials. The Nokin's making these things stronger! It's clinging to the wall! We gotta knock it down! Left side! all the pictures out there. No one could have made it out of here alive.
Master Kratos, a spectacular job. Keep it up and you'll become an expert in no time.
I can't tell if he was patronizing or if that was just plain sad.
Both.
Looks like we're almost out of here.
Quite the cache. I see why it meant so much to our lost treasure seekers. Perhaps we should go tell the father what became of his son.
Father, look. We can chisel through the door. Nice. Nice.
Brother, about the oracles of your lands, would you say they manipulated events? Did they have an agenda?
I do not doubt they held their own interests first, but in my experience, they could be easily fooled by their own prophecies.
Would that be a specific experience, brother?
Once, I sought the oracle for a means to break my bondage to Ares. One priestess had visions that showed her Olympus would be brought to ruin by the god of war. Therefore, she helped me, intending to undermine Ares and protect her realm. She did not foresee that I would kill him and take his office. In the end, I proved her vision of doom correct.
So the oracle herself brought about the very future she hoped to avoid. I suppose we're in fine company at that.
Appreciate it.
So, Father's new spear, it's made out of a ring?
Drop me your eye. Forged by the Huldra brothers as a gift for Odin.
How's it work?
Every so often, they drop me a